Hi, my name is Elizabeth Kiefit and I'm an independent distributor with Young Living Essential Oils. I'm here to talk to you today about the Premium Starter Kit, the 11 oils that come with it, and all of the other products therein. The information in this video is intended for educational purposes only. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration, and these products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. But as you will see through this video, we have revolutionized our health care in my home by using Young Living's essential oils. They are my go-to anytime somebody gets sick. So, speaking of which, the first one I will talk to is Biebs. Now, this is a 15 milliliter bottle. The bottles that come in the Premium Starter Kit are the little 5 milliliter bottles. But Biebs is great for warding off colds and flus and keeping your wellness during that season. Every year, my daughter was born in December, and so when we would have guests come over, since everybody seems to have a sniffle during that time of year, I would diffuse Biebs. We actually had a neighbor come over with a severe cough with a newborn in the house, and I carried my daughter around and I put Biebs on my chest so that she could inhale it, and I could kind of avoid the area of the house that he was in, but to keep her well, and we managed to stave off any colds or flus and the like. I put it in the diffuser instantly. Anytime somebody gets a sniffle, we rub it on the bottoms of our feet when we go out in public and there's going to be a lot of germs. I also use it as a tooth numbing agent. It's got clove in it, so if you have a cavity or even for teething babies, it's great to apply topically. It is a hot oil, so you would want to use, I don't have any carrier oil with me, but any coconut oil or almond oil, you want to just apply that on there with it. You can mix them together, and the carrier oil basically slows the absorption of the hot oil. So I love my Biebs. We actually even put it in capsules. When my husband gets a cough or a cold, first thing I do is I make a capsule with Biebs oil in it for him to help keep him well. The next oil I will talk about is Purification, which actually we use enough that I have run out, and I peel the labels off my bottles to make new mixes. So I don't have a Purification bottle to hold up for you. But I love Purification for its bug repelling properties. It contains citronella, which obviously everybody puts in candles. However, using the oil, you're not getting those fumes and all that smoke with a citronella candle. It's also great for bug bites if you forget to put it on when you leave the house, and is good for blemishes on your face. I have a bad habit of smoking out the kitchen when I cook. The smoke alarm is the dinner is done bell, and so if this kitchen starts to get a little stinky or a little smoky, we can diffuse Purification, and that helps eliminate the smell as well. So I love that about it. The next oil I have is Frankincense. This one again is a 15 milliliter bottle. I've restocked quite a few of these. We go through Frankincense quickly. It's a favorite of my husband. It's great for relieving tension, headaches, helps you kind of relax, putting it on the bottom of your feet, helps your muscles relax for the night. Use it in my face cream to help my skin keep looking bright and toned, keeps those spots away. And then you can use it, I'm using it on my eyes. It stings a little, you kind of got to get used to that, but when I'm not wearing my contacts, I put this on my eyelids and around my eyes to help try to improve my vision. So I'm working on that, getting better there. The next one, oh, I love, love, love my lemon. I'll probably say this about all the rest of the oils. So this is the 5 milliliter bottle. Lemon is great for in your water. You want to use this in a glass water bottle or in a glass because it will eat the plastics, which makes it great for weight loss. When you drink out of a plastic cup, you kind of absorb some of that plastics. Your body doesn't know what to do with it, so it slaps fat on it, puts it on a body part, and boom, you've got a little extra weight where you don't want it. Drinking lemon in your water will help disintegrate those plastics, and then the fat kind of washes away, helps wash out toxins. I had a friend who has a lot of UTIs, and she was drinking a lot of lemon water to help with that. She came to me shortly thereafter with little red spots all over her. She was detoxing, so her body was really, really getting a good cleanse. I love it because it's just fresh and tasty. I also put lime in with my lemon water, so get that kind of springy Sprite taste without all the carbonation and the sugar. I also had a friend of mine who had kidney stones, and they were 5 millimeters. They weren't going to operate on them, weren't going to ultrasonic them, but he was in a lot of pain, and so I handed him a bottle of lemon, and I said, use this, put it in a glass bottle, drink as much as you need to, as you can. He came back to me after the weekend and said he didn't know what happened. The pain was gone, the kidney stone was gone. So he was definitely thankful for that lemon water, because the pain meds that he got from the doctor weren't quite touching it. So another yay for lemon. The next one, this one my husband laughed. The first time I got a Zyto scan, which I can explain later in another video, I scanned for peace and calming. I have since scanned for it a couple other times. So if you know me, I can be an anxious, high-strung person. Peace and calming does just what it says it does. It brings peace and calming, and I use it, I diffuse it at night for sleeping, trying to stop snoring. I put it on my feet, on my ears, behind my ears, on my wrists. I bathe myself in this oil, and it is an awesome, awesome blessing. It also helps with grinding your teeth, so you put it on your jawline to help with that. You can also use it on your pets that are overactive or a little anxious. Alright, peppermint. This one is fantastic. This is by far the strongest peppermint you will ever find. This one was a blessing to me. I used to get strep throat all the time, and the same friend who introduced me to Young Living said, put a drop in the back of your throat, swish it around, swallow. So when I could tell that strep throat was coming on, because I've had it so much, I know the pre-symptoms even before I swab for it, and start doing this. I haven't had strep throat in over a year, and that is awesome, because it used to lay me out flat. Peppermint is also the 18-time multiplier, so if you have a pain, putting on Valor or PanAway oils I'll talk about in a minute, and then put peppermint over the top of it, it presses those oils in a lot deeper and helps really get them to be effective. I love this behind my ears. Get ready for waking up in the morning. Put this behind your ears and take a shower, and the whole bathroom steams up, and it just feels awesome. It's better than a cup of coffee. Sorry for those coffee lovers. I love my peppermint. I've also used it for allergies. I mix lemon, lavender, and peppermint in a little capsule, and that is a fantastic allergy killer. And then bad breath. I love this. This peppermint goes everywhere. It's great with hot chocolate. You gotta let the hot chocolate cool a little bit before you put the peppermint in. And then for nausea, indigestion, peppermint. So, and 1 drop in a glass of water makes a great peppermint tea. Can you tell I love my peppermint? So the next one after that. Now this is the oil that got me into Young Living right here. 2 drops of PanAway knocked out a migraine I had in less than 20 minutes. I had to go into work. Don't ask me the whole story right now, but 2 drops. I was light sensitive. I couldn't lift my head. I felt like I was going to throw up. My coworkers put a biohazard sign on my door. I was pretty bad shape. Within 5 minutes of putting PanAway, I nicknamed it PanAway. I'm sure you'll hear me say that again, but my PanAway, and I put it on my temples and I rubbed forward. And within 5 minutes, I was no longer light sensitive. And by the time I got to the doctor's office, the pain was completely gone, and they didn't even believe that I was really sick. I used it a couple more times because the migraine was trying to fight to come back later that day and the next day, and that was the end of it. There was no side effects, no stomach aches, none of that, ulcers, warnings, all that stuff. Just plain old PanAway, and me and my pregnant self, mind you, I was pregnant, I got to enjoy my day, which was fantastic. I wish I'd known then what I know now about oils, and I would have applied peppermint over the top of it. I didn't, but I can only imagine that would have done it for me for good. So I signed up because of PanAway. We've used this on my son. He took a spill. Boys are notorious for spills, and landed and caught the bottom of his rib cage on the edge of a desk. We lifted up his shirt, and he had a goose egg. I was almost pretty convinced he had cracked the bone. You can't do anything for a cracked rib, especially for an active 3-year-old. So we applied Valor, PanAway, Peppermint, Lavender, the whole gamut. I went back an hour later. There was, mind you, he stopped crying right away. There was no bruising, no swelling. The bump was gone. So to see this in effect on my children, and to know that yes, they're going to get bumps and bruises, but that mom can do something about it now, for growing pains in the middle of the night, for achy muscles for my husband. I love my PanAway. It's good stuff. Lavender. Lavender is my allergy killer. If I don't have all of my oils nearby, I have lavender. I think I've gone through 4 or 5 bottles of lavender in the past year and a half. Big bottles like this. This one's actually almost gone as well. This is my son's oil. I have no problem with handing him this bottle and letting him apply it, because he could dump this whole thing on himself and there's not going to be any side effects for him. He might be really cool, calm, and collected for a while. Peaceful baby, right? I use this for sleeping. I use this for allergies. Put a little drop on the bottom on my thumb, press to the roof of my mouth, and my itchy eyes go away within 5 minutes. Bruises. I've stopped crying for bruises, bumps and bruises with this. Eased scars with this. I applied, this was my favorite, between this and lemon. I would mix, because lemon will make you a little photosensitive if you go out in the sun right away. I would mix this with coconut oil, wash my face with it at night. Yes, wash my face with coconut oil. Look it up. It's awesome. And then in the morning, I would use a drop of lavender in the coconut oil I would use to apply as a moisturizer. And I tell you what, this made a big difference in my skin, in addition to the frankincense and everything else that I've been using. I love my lavender. I could go on and on about this. This is the one, I'll keep shaking it at you there. This is the one that, if I can't think of anything else right away, apply this. I got stung by a bee the other day. Lavender and PanAway were my saving grace, because I was out of Purification. So, lavender, lavender, lavender. The next one I have is Valor. So this is the one my son scanned for. It's called Chiropractor in a Bottle by some. I use this for the pain relieving trio. You apply Valor first, and then you apply PanAway, and then after the PanAway you apply the 18-time multiplier, the Peppermint. I got to test this out on my sister-in-law, and I was teaching my very, very first class. My niece got sick with a fever, vomiting. We applied peppermint to her with carrier oil because it's hot. 20 minutes later, she was up playing with the kids. My sister-in-law, before coming to the class, had a headache, and so I asked her if I could try out the pain relieving trio on her. Wiped her headache out. Of course, she got a nice little neck massage too, so I'm sure she loved that. This one's good for stress. This one's good if you just need a little bit of courage. Making a video to go talk to everybody about your oils, putting this on. I love it. It's also good for right before bed as well. The next one. A friend of mine, I diffused this in a class when I first got this. Now, the first kit I got didn't have joy in it. When I heard they were adding joy, I was ecstatic. And I had a friend admit, not to me but through her video, love her, that she thought it smelled horrible. Now it has grown on me, and grown on her as well. But it's got jasmine and rose in it, and I just absolutely love it. I put a little joy over my heart. Need a little joy? Put a little joy over your heart. So I can tell people I have joy in a bottle, and I do. I put it on my wrists. I use it as a perfume, as a deodorant, and it is awesome. So when I need a little pick-me-up, which mommies sometimes do, put a little joy on. It's also great in your bathwater with some Epsom salts. And with some candles, get some relaxing going on. Other than that, so if you sign up for the premium starter kit, so this is the nice little box that it comes in with your everyday oils. I'm always excited when I get something like this. And then it comes with a bigger kit, or a bigger box, and it comes with a diffuser. Now the diffuser is great because, like I said, if something smells, if you just want to make the house smell nice, you love the smell of an oil, want your bedroom to smell like that. Diffusing peace and calming at night, that's been my big one. Or lavender, or cedarwood, or any of the other oils that Young Living has. They're fantastic. So then you also get out of this box, there's one called Stress Away. I love this oil too, right? I told you I love these oils. Stress Away is great. It's got a hint of vanilla in it. And when I used to work outside the home, I had to go to a meeting, and I put Stress Away on, and I must have bathed in this because I walked in cool as a cucumber. And a friend asked what I was wearing, and I said, Stress Away. I don't want to be in this meeting, but I got my Stress Away. And we got through it. But I love Stress Away for when I'm having a bad day, when the kids are going crazy, when there's dishes, laundry, a billion things to do. Takes my stress away. So I put joy over my heart and Stress Away behind my ears. Also with the premium starter kit though, so that Stress Away goes in this nice little spot here. The Roma Glide tops, these are fantastic. My husband doesn't like to touch the oils, so if I can put a roller ball attachment to the top of the bottle, you just pop the little plastic off, put the Roma Glide top on, and voila, it rolls on. Comes with let's see, make sure I can get these here. The sample packets. These are great for mailing out if you have friends who want to try them, or they're even great for putting in your wallet. Men, take your oils on the go, or women in your purses or your back pocket or your whatever diaper bag. I love these. Actually, lavender in a diaper bag would be great for diaper rashes. Done that, love it. And then the Ningxia juice. These are fantastic. The best baby shower gift I ever got was a bunch of Ningxia juice from my upline. I love her, and I got them so that I could use them during labor and delivery and have energy. They are so nutritious, so tasty, and these little to-go packets are great. You can freeze these and cut them open, and then the kids have a little ice pop. Other than that, so I mentioned the diffuser. I love my diffuser, right? Other than that, there's some educational materials that come with it. Some things I do recommend in addition to the premium starter kit though are 2 books. Your Essential Oils Pocket Reference. This or the desk reference. There's a Higley's desk reference. I turn to these all the time for ailments. You look it up. It's also got the VitaFlex points in there, so if you need to know, your head's attached to your big toe, what's on your heel, what's on the arches, you can look it up in here. And for the mommies to be, mommies of older children, Gentle Babies, is a great book. I read through this like crazy before I had my oily birth, and I honestly believe the oils made a humongous difference in my pregnancy and in my labor and delivery. I was so thankful for them during that time, and my recovery as well. So I think I have covered it all. Wham bam, there you go. But if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. I can be found on Facebook at Living Renewed Oils, or you can find my blog, livingrenewedoils.com. And I am member number 1444040. Thanks for watching. I'm glad you could share this video with me. It's my first time, so if you have anything you want to know about, please let me know. God bless.